equipped near Wyatt in St. Joseph County, and then as
Wakarusa,
well
that's
from
right
Marshall
north of
County
us.
EMA, Emergency Management. There are tons of trees and power lines down in the county, especially along the 331 corridor and across 10 to Argus.
Okay, yeah, and that was tornado warned.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that doesn't mean that there was a tornado. We don't have any reports of that. But of course, strong winds, they definitely can cause trees to go down. And again, we're looking at some broad rotation right now around the Wyatt area. You can see some of the darker greens, possibly trying to touch some blues. Regardless, very strong winds, 60 miles an hour, maybe close to 70 in some spots. So very strong winds regardless. This is all associated with that cold front, so we have just a line of some very strong winds rolling through, possibly some tornadoes embedded in them. That's why we're seeing the tornado warnings, the severe thunderstorm warnings with tornado possible tags. It's just that it's night out, and we can't see if there's anything on the ground. Nothing has been confirmed on the ground with any of these, but we do have 2 tornado warnings in our area. One in Cass County and the other in northern Kosciuszko County. The one in Cass County, that one is set to expire when? Because this one is pulling up the one in Kosciuszko County. The Cass County one expires when?
Yeah, that one expires at 11.
Okay, at 11. Same time as this other tornado warning in Kosciuszko County. So we have about 30 minutes with these ones.
And then we did just get a report in 1 mile south of Tippecanoe in Marshall County. A spotter has reported a funnel cloud.
Okay.
And that is of us.
So, funnel cloud,
You're very
where was that
close.
again? Can you?
That was near Tippecanoe in Marshall County.
Okay, in Marshall County.
Oh, our lights,
So we have
lights are trying to go ahead.
gone by there. That is from earlier
Oh,
on.
that's from earlier
Where
on.
they're
Okay,
napping.
so what time was that?
That just now came
They're
into
napping.
into our system. They're saying at about 30 minutes ago, so about the period of time around Bourbon.
About that time that it was tornado warned. Okay, so we do know that there have been at least some funnel clouds spotted. It's really hard to tell if anything had been on the ground because it's nighttime. I'm sure the spotters are trying their hardest to look, but I mean, it's nighttime, so it's really hard to tell.
Woo! Shook the whole house. It was shaking the house before it even happened.
Around 10:47, Wilmot around 10:50, and Wolf Lake almost at 11 o'clock this evening. So again, these are moving fast. Tornado not confirmed on the ground, but we do know that there have been some funnels that have been spotted by some of the spotters. But again, it's hard to see. It's nighttime. So again, take shelter either in the basement, in an interior room if you don't have a basement, so like a bathroom or a closet, somewhere where there's no windows or as few windows as you possibly can get. That's where you'll want to be taking shelter at. So that is our second tornado warning. So let's take another wide view at what we got. We do have some broad rotation possibly between Lakeville and Goshen. Do you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
Regardless, if this possibly some broad rotation, but definitely some very strong winds around the Wakarusa area, where we're seeing those blues, very strong winds. We've been clocking these around 65 or 70 miles an hour. So again, this is why we're saying to take shelter as these storms are coming through, because, well, they could either contain a tornado or a funnel cloud or just be causing just generic damage, right, with trees coming down possibly. Maybe some broad rotation between Calvin